Hey ladies, it's time to ring in the new year. Welcome back to Rebelle. It's that time of year again for celebrations and looking back on last year's successes and failures and looking forwards at the year to come. It's a time when we're all so hopeful of finally this year being our year. A year where we will achieve everything that we've always hoped for, to achieve success and happiness. But for some reason, every single year, we find ourselves in this same situation, not having achieved most of what we said we would do. But don't worry, not this year, ladies. I have got 10 secrets to share with you that will increase your odds of actually achieving the things you want for yourself. So do stick around. Remember to subscribe to Rebelle for a real approach to fitness, motivation, and self-love. Number 1 is make a detailed plan. Separate your overall goal into small individual tasks that you can complete over time. And this will make it much more likely that you will actually do them and get to your goal. The reason for this is that these individual tasks will seem much more attainable and it will be much less overwhelming than looking at the big picture, at your overall goal. I don't know about you, but for me, a lot of my yearly goals tend to be very different to what I am now. And so looking at them may sometimes feel a little unattainable, like I have so much work to do to get there. And that can be really discouraging. But if I separate it into small tasks, not only will it keep my motivation high, because each time I do these tasks, I will see the overall progress over time, but also I will be much more likely to actually do them and get there. So for example, if your goal is to lose 10 kilos by the end of the year, set yourself small goals. Say, okay, I'm going to aim to lose 1 kilo per month for the next 10 months. Then each month when you lose that 1 kilo, you will actually see that progress happening over time, and that will only encourage you to keep it up and keep going. And it'll also be much more realistic for you. Number 2 is make a timeline. When are you planning to achieve the task that you've outlined in your plan and that you wish to complete? Write it down and schedule it. You'll be much more likely to avoid procrastination if you know when you're going to achieve these things, and you'll make room for it in your day-to-day life. Coming back to those tasks that we've outlined in the previous point, set yourself deadlines for each task and force yourself to actually meet them and stay true to them. Number 3 is prioritize your goals. Now, we all wish we could achieve everything we've ever desired, but unfortunately, we are not superhuman and we have a very limited amount of resources and time to achieve these things. So instead, prioritize what you want to achieve in order of things that you think you'll actually enjoy, or the things that will bring you the most joy, happiness, and well-being in your year. Make a list of things from, this is super important to me, I absolutely have to achieve this year, to, well, it'd be kind of nice if this happened. Be careful though not to fall into the trap of doing things that are easier to achieve or that are more convenient to you first, because you'll end up regretting it at the end of the day. Focus on the things that will make you really happy and work throughout your list. Number 4 is be realistic. So again, we don't have unlimited resources, we don't have unlimited time, we have obligations that we need to do in our life, we have to go to work, we have all these things we need to take care of. So given all of that, be realistic with yourself. What realistically could you achieve in this time? Because a year may seem like a lot, but time goes by fast and it's filled with a lot of things that we're gonna do. So picture your day-to-day life and see what you can possibly fit in within that time. Also, I have definitely fallen into the trap of wanting to achieve some goals that are actually unattainable. For example, to achieve some body type that I believe that I see in a magazine and that I think, well, this year I'm gonna look like this, when in fact the magazine photo is completely airbrushed and photoshopped. So be real with yourself, set yourself actually attainable goals, both in terms of the actual goal in itself and how you're gonna get there. Number 5 is write them down. Make a note of your resolutions and put them somewhere visible so they're not left to be forgotten and only to be rediscovered at the next holiday season, at the next New Year's Eve when you think, oops, I was meant to do that last year and I totally forgot to do it. Write it down, put it somewhere visible. I don't care where that is, whether it's on top of your bed, in your shower, in your fridge, somewhere visible where you can see it on a daily basis so it becomes a part of your life. Number 6 is track your progress. Nothing is more motivating than seeing you progress over time. Because the more you progress, the more you want to keep going, because that goal, you see it coming closer and closer and closer to you. Again, this highlights the importance of separating your overall goals in small tasks, so that whilst you complete these tasks, you feel yourself moving forwards and advancing, and that's extremely exciting and encouraging. Number 7 is don't be too hard on yourself. So you've had a slip up in your diet. That's not a reason to throw in the towel and say, well, I give up. Who cares anyway? It's over. I had that cheesecake yesterday. It's done. I screwed up. That's it. No. So what if you slipped up? That's fine. Use it as an opportunity to think, why did I slip up? Maybe I can make some changes to my daily schedule, to the way I'm approaching my diet. Or use it as a motivation boost. Think, okay, I made that exception now. Now it's time to get back on track. I've also made the mistake in the past of thinking that since I didn't start working towards my goals in January, that in February, well, I already lost. Like, that's it. I didn't start now. I'm not going to start ever. That's it. I'll have to wait till the next year comes around. And I know that sounds a bit ridiculous, but you'd be surprised about the number of us that fall into this trap. So what if you didn't start in January? You can start anytime, February, March. Start in April. Start any day. Just start and do it. Number 8 is that repetition is your friend. Repeat your goals every single morning until they become a part of your morning routine. What this will do is it will allow you to have these goals at the back of your mind during your day, every single day, so that you can come up with more creative ways to work towards these goals and also make better choices. Number 9 is create a pact with a friend. If you make notes of your progress throughout the week and give a report to a friend by the end of each week, this will give you accountability, which will increase your likelihood of actually getting things done and progressing over time. This one works like a charm. This has been great for me because not only do I have to achieve it for myself, but it means that I'm also letting someone else down if I don't get things done. So it's even more motivation to get me to move forward. Number 10 is plan for dealing with setbacks. Now I know that this might sound slightly counterintuitive to think, okay, I'm gonna plan for when I'm gonna fail at this. But actually sometimes a slight trip can avoid a huge fall. So it's actually really good if you can think about how your plan may go wrong. So you can kind of foresee what could go wrong with it, and when it does, when you give in to temptation, you can minimize the implications and the consequences of this mini failure. And these are my 10 secrets to actually keep your New Year's resolutions this year. You know what that means, ladies? No more excuses. 2018 is your year this time. You will achieve the things that you want if you want it bad enough. You can do it, girl. If you want to check out a cool at-home workout, check out this video right over here. And to learn more about how to maintain your motivation and discipline during your fitness journey, check out this one right over here. Remember to subscribe for a genuine approach to fitness, motivation, and self-love. Thanks for watching. Happy New Year, ladies, and stay strong.